Hey guys, welcome back to the channel with more Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is episode 10, and last episode, Al just kept spiraling, thinking that Ed just put random memories into this suit of armor, and that he was never, Al was never a real boy, he was never his brother. But Winry cleared that up, saying that the thing that Ed was afraid to tell him was that he was afraid to ask if Al blames Ed for everything that happened, for losing his body, for trapping him in this suit of armor. Yeah, that was a really emotional episode, as they all are. But I'm curious about what's going to happen next. Winry is still in Central. I love the character, so interested to see how that, like, what her story is going to be going forward. I definitely don't see her joining the party at any point. It feels like it's the journey of these two boys. But yeah, I'm curious to see how they'll further go after the Philosopher's Stone, especially with Lust and Envy. They're trying to cover their tracks as best they can. So now that they know the Fullmetal Alchemist is after them or onto them. But yeah, I'm excited to continue. If you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. We're also 1 week ahead, so you can check out the next episode right after this one. But yeah, let's get started. Why are they just running? Oh.
I'll do everything humanly possible to protect the people I love. And in turn, they'll protect the ones they love. It seems like the least we tiny humans can do for each other.
Sounds like a pyramid scheme.
Wow.
There's just one thing.
That's actually hilarious.
If you protect everyone, then you'll have to figure out a way to stand at the top of the pyramid.
Oh, damn.
Well, the last thing I remember was this guy kicking me.
It's odd.
It's so cute.
Any answers we might have found are under a ton of rubble back in the lab.
You've heard the old cliche about how curiosity killed the cat, right? Well, it's true.
Pardon me, Lieutenant. I'm looking for Edward Elric, the Fullmetal Alchemist.
Is that
Sure. This is his...
Bradley? Sup?
Sorry to interrupt.
Sir Bradley, Your Excellency.
I thought a nice melon might cheer you up.
I guess.
I understand you've been checking up on some of the senior staff. My revered Fullmetal Alchemist, tell me what you know about the Philosopher's Stone.
He's interested in
I hope
it
for
too.
your sake that you don't know too much.
Whoa.
I'm only kidding. There's no reason for you to be so uptight. A list of the research team assigned to study the Philosopher's Stone. Every person listed in this document has been reported missing. They all vanished several days before the fifth laboratory collapsed. I have no way to determine how far our ranks have been infiltrated. The most we know about them is that they know a lot about us.
In that case, this is proving much more dangerous than we imagined.
To forget this matter and all that it concerns.
What?
At this time, suspicion is our strongest line of offense, and our only form of defense is discretion. Do not trust anyone. Keep this to yourselves at all costs.
Where is he? Has Screamer Bradley been through here?
Gotta go.
What?
Damn bodyguard thinks he's my shadow.
Hey, Ed! What the... What's going on? Did I miss something?
Not really. Just a tornado passing by. Al and I decided we should go back and visit our old teacher.
I think I'm too scared, brother. There's no way she's not gonna kill us.
Oh.
Don't you chicken out on me now! I'm scared too, okay?
What exactly does this person
Oh,
teach?
man.
What is it?
That! Right there! Right before Dublin! The Holy Lands of Automail Engineering! It's Rush Valley! We have to go! We have to go! We have to
Oh my god.
take me!
Yeah, whatever.
What's the big deal? It's on our way.
Only if you want to, Al.
She's spinning like a
Gotta call
top.
and tell Grandma.
She'll make you a fine wife someday.
Don't start that again!
But Daddy has a bunch of important work that needs to be done. But I promise I'll do it as fast as possible.
All right, don't be late now.
Visit us anytime you're in Central, okay? Our home is your home too. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye, hon.
Right.
Work hard, Daddy! Bye-bye!
You be safe out there.
I was just saying that they're not going to travel together, but they're traveling together.
We feel like seeing our teacher will help us grow and make us stronger on the inside.
Nice.
Yeah, and we're gonna need as much strength as we can get.
What's reason 2?
To see what she can tell us about the Philosopher's Stone.
And to ask her about the truth within the truth.
You should be more worried about explaining your appearance to her, Al. Considering...
The music.
Considering... She's gonna kill us when she finds out what happened!
It would have been nice to at least have had a girlfriend before I died.
Maybe you guys should get a new teacher.
Riots in New York, the Philosopher's Stone, human sacrifices, and the outright genocide of the Ishvalan people. And this means...
He's
how
connecting
could this even
things.
happen? And who could have orchestrated something as terrible as this? I've got to tell the
No!
right way.
What?
Hello, Lieutenant Colonel. It's nice to meet you.
Whoa!
Fullmetal Alchemist.
What? How did she get in here? Oh crap.
Cool tattoo you got there.
Those are your last words? Wouldn't you rather scream?
Oh. Whoa. And what the heck?
Damn it.
I need a private line.
Oh shoot.
I have to tell him.
What?
Sorry. Forget I was here.
But,
What?
sir! Please hold while I connect you.
Will you hurry?
Crap.
It's an emergency!
What?
I need to ask you to put down the receiver.
You look just like... But you're not. Who the hell are you, lady?
I'm Second Lieutenant Ross, sir. You've lost too much blood.
She has a mole under her left eye.
You're observant. I can't believe I forgot.
God.
There, how do I look now?
I've got a wife and daughter waiting for me. So the last thing I'm gonna do is die on them.
You look surprised.
Do it. Come on.
What the hell are you?
No.
Gracia. I'm so sorry. Alicia. Remember, Daddy loves you. I'm sorry.
What the hell?
This is hands down the best apple pie ever!
Isn't it, though? Mrs. Hughes is a really excellent cook.
To put it mildly.
God.
Not to mention that quiche she made for us is also pretty delicious.
They're both really great people.
Yeah, but Hughes is obnoxious. He doesn't know when to shut up and he spoils his daughter rotten.
He did come by your hospital room a lot to talk to you.
Every damn day. He always made it a point to come and keep me company. And it didn't matter when, he'd even blow off work.
We should figure out some way to thank him next time we're there.
Yeah,
God damn
we
it.
should.
I was worried that he wouldn't be safe when he started making connections. How did they know that he was gonna figure it out?
Why are they putting all that dirt on Daddy?
She doesn't even understand.
But if Daddy gets buried, then he won't be able to do all his work.
Alicia.
Daddy said he has a bunch of work he needs to do. No! Stop it! Stop putting dirt on him! Daddy!
Promoted to Brigadier General, just for dying in the line of duty.
Brigadier
You
General.
were supposed to be helping me work my way up through the ranks. You got it all backwards. You damn crazy fool. Alchemists as a whole, we really are horrible creatures, aren't we? There's a side of me that's desperately trying to crack the theories of human transmutation right now. I think I understand what drove those boys when they tried to bring back their mother. It's a terrible day for Rain.
What do you mean? It's not raining.
Yes, it is.
So it is.
Damn.
Why don't we head back?
He was gonna call from the office, but something occurred to him and he used an outside line.
We're confident that we know who committed the crime, but we're unsure of their identities.
That doesn't make sense, Major. Clarify for me.
They think
Afraid
it's
I cannot.
Ross.
I'm telling you to explain as your commanding officer. You're disobeying a direct order, Major.
I cannot tell you.
He said that they had a strong lead, singular tense, on a few suspects, multiple suspects, which leads me to believe they suspect a group is responsible. And his obstinate refusal to talk, even though I ordered him to,
Means.
can only mean there's got to be an officer above me that's ordered him to keep quiet. Most likely someone of senior ranking. The last clue was that he happened to mention the Elric brothers. They were researching the Philosopher's Stone.
Major just let them in on it without
That's
disobeying
the big
orders.
question. Once I'm transferred to Central, I'm gonna start shaking things up until I find one.
Doesn't sound like you to mix your public and personal concerns.
There's no difference between the two. I will become the Führer of this country, and I will take vengeance for Hughes. I will do these things because I have to do them. I'm going after the senior staff. Are you with me, Lieutenant?
Do you even have to ask?
Jeez. God damn it. Hughes. I mean, I was curious about him as a character, curious what he was hiding. But I liked him. I liked him as a character. I thought he loved his family so much, and now his daughter's gonna have to grow up without him. That's I'm sad. Can we have one episode that's not completely depressing, guys? Just one? Just one? No? Okay. Man. Like, Colonel Mace Hughes dying because he started piecing things together about the Ishvalan War. I think it proved that I was mostly right about, like, lust, gluttony, and envy having something to do with starting that war, because they are the ones who came after him when he figured it out. Perhaps they even fired the first shot that started the war. Hunting Hughes down like that was so hard to watch. He's such a likable character. And then envy took the form of Ross, and then the form of Hughes' wife. He couldn't bring himself to attack her, even though his life depended on it, and yeah, there's things are really moving with this Philosopher's Stone story. They're trying to cover it up. Fuhrer Bradley said that anybody who had anything to do with the Philosopher's Stone had gone missing before the 5th laboratory incident, so they're way ahead of everybody. My thing is, how could anyone possibly have known that Hughes was closing in on the truth? Like, the only people we've seen on screen who even know that Hughes was aware of the Philosopher's Stone were Ed, Al, Armstrong, Ross, Brosh, and I don't think even Roy knew. I don't think they brought it up with him at all. And Bradley was in that room. Yeah, I don't know how they could have figured it out. So yeah, I think Armstrong, I suspect Armstrong, Ross, and Brosh less than Bradley at this point, simply because we haven't seen Bradley all that much. But there are a few things this episode that made me, like, really suspicious of Bradley. Like, did he also want the Ishvalans wiped out too? Like, was he on board after the first shot was fired? Was he working with the Sins in the first place? Or was it just a coincidence and he went along with it? And he says to the group that their ranks have been infiltrated and we're meant to trust him and the people at the very top, but just how far does this go? Like, Roy even says, like, oh, we're gonna go like straight for the top. Like, that's where it's coming from. And everybody else I mentioned who was in that room with Hughes was below him, other than Bradley. And the fact that Bradley gave a direct order to everybody to forget everything they've heard is just highly suspicious, I feel like. And actually, we've actually seen like very little of Bradley. Is it possible that Envy has already assassinated Bradley and he's been disguising himself as Bradley and is pulling like the entire country's strings? It's also possible that Envy took Bradley's form just for that interaction with that group of people, and that's how he knew people who were involved with the Philosopher's Stone, and he may have sensed that Hughes was the closest one closest to the truth. And yeah, I'm afraid they're gonna think Ross is somehow responsible because Envy took her form. Maybe somebody caught a glimpse of her, or maybe a glimpse of Envy. Maybe Envy purposefully took that form so that someone would see him walking as Ross. Yeah, I hope she's not blamed. I hope she's not to blame. She doesn't take the blame for it. And yeah, at the very end of the episode, like, we have the two brothers and Winry just thinking fondly of Hughes and having no idea that he's gone. Ugh. It's gonna be so rough watching them find out at some point. I don't even know if they find out at any time, like in the near future. Maybe it'll have to wait until they come back. That would be hard if they had to like knock on Hughes's wife and daughter's like door just to find out like she's. Ugh. And maybe like Ed and Al finally like try to reach out to him for the first time, like they're always supposed to do when they come to Central, or the way he asks them to do when they come to Central. And the last few words between him and his daughter, "Work hard, Daddy, bye bye," and you and his wife saying, "You be safe out there." It's so sad. And yeah, Ed and Al are on their way to meet their teacher. They feel like they want to get stronger. The brothers are very clearly afraid of her wrath. I have a feeling she'll berate them a little, but I don't think it'll be that bad. I think it's been I feel like she must have heard through the grapevine that somebody attempted human transmutation, and I don't know. Maybe she's made peace with it already. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure we'll see her next episode, because Winry wanted to go to Rush Valley, I believe it was, with the Land of Automail, which, yay, their journey continues together. But yeah, this whole episode mostly overwhelmingly sad, with the death of Maze Hughes, the one who loved his family and his daughter so much. He's so kind to everybody. It's just such a shame that he's too smart for his own good, I guess. Damn. I don't know why exactly he had to hang up the phone. Like, he was afraid that some of the higher ups were listening in, but like, who cares at that point? Man, like, if he had been able to make that call, I guess it would have been confirmation. Like, I guess he was afraid that whoever killed him would then go after Roy right afterwards and not even give them a chance to, for them to like piece it together. Maybe he was afraid that someone too high up was listening. Maybe he figured out it was Bradley. Like, he figured out like, if he thought it was somebody below Bradley, he could have, I don't know. It feels like he would have been able to, I feel like he changed his mind because he figured out it was Bradley. Because if it was somebody lower, he could have just teamed up with Bradley to get this whole thing worked out. But the one person he trusts most is Roy, and he didn't want Roy in the crosshairs, though Roy is probably going to be in the crosshairs after he says he's going to go after the upper management. So he's colonel now, and I looked it up. There's lieutenant, there's brigadier general, lieutenant general, and then there's like another general, and then there's general, and then Führer. Or at least I assume there's nothing higher than general. There's major general, brigadier general. I don't know the order exactly, but yeah, he's up there, but he's not quite upper management, or upper. What is the word I'm looking for? Management? It's not the right. Anyway, guys, so sad he's dead. Looking forward to the next episode, seeing the fallout. Though I'm not entirely sure we'll see people find out until, or Winry and the kids find out until a couple episodes from now. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to watch the full episode, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, and that really helps out my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends.